we are getting a preview of a great community event taking place to support Best Buddies. The Best Buddies Friendship Walk brings out 50,000 participants at 70+ walks across the globe to support the Best Buddies program in schools, workplaces, and communities. And Washington, D.C.'s walk on the National Mall takes place this Saturday, April 25th. And here to tell us more and help us warm up for the walk is Laurent Amzallag. Welcome back. We always love when you're in studio.
Oh, it's such a pleasure to be back. Thank you so much for having me, Elaine.
Of course, great to see you. So tell me about Best Buddies. Tell us more about that program.
Oh, it's such an amazing program. It's such an amazing organization. Basically, it creates opportunities for people with disabilities, right? And they have different programs that help them. They have the friendship program, which pairs kids with disabilities with high school kids, you know, and it creates just friendship, mentorship, love, you know, it's such a beautiful thing. They also have jobs and employment programs. They have, you know, leadership development programs.
Yeah.
They have so many programs available for people with disabilities. It's fantastic.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
And I know you're such a big community supporter of so many things going on in the DC area. Thank you for that.
Of course.
What can people expect when they show up at this walk?
Well, first of all, there's going to be, like you mentioned, 50,000 people across, you know, all the different regions. Thousands of people with big smiles on their faces, you know, happiness all around. I mean, if you've never been to an event, and if you've never been at home at this event, please come this Saturday. I mean, it's just an amazing program. I'll be leading the official warm-up of the event around 9:45. I'll be on stage around 9:45.
Okay.
The walk is at 10 o'clock in the morning. Check-in is at 8:30. So I'll be just kind of getting people going and bringing the energy up.
Yeah.
And it's not about just warming up the people for the walk. It's also to show people how easy and how simple and how fun just moving your body can be.
Yeah. All right.
Right?
So one more time for anyone listening, it is this weekend, this Saturday. Rain or shine?
Rain or shine between 4th and Madison on the National Mall. You can't miss it. Even if you're on the moon, you'll hear the music, you'll hear the people laugh. It is just, the energy is just crazy.
All right, and if anyone can bring the energy up to warm us up, it is you. So what kind of moves are you going to do to warm this crowd up?
All right, so here are some moves that you could do at home or anywhere. So the first move is just a cross like this. This is a great move. I like that because it really opens up the hips. Just in case, you know, for people that sit down on chairs for long periods of time, those hips get super tight. So this is a great way to open it up, right?
Okay.
You do a couple on each side. Next one I like is a side squat. And you go as low as you can. How's that with that red dress?
I'm doing a little modified side squat, if you will.
She's doing it with heels and a red dress. You could do it at home as well. There you go, just like that. We're gonna do that one more time, just like that. And another great move I love is bringing those arms all the way up to the ceiling and then just going down into a squat. Now you're opening up those lats, you're getting a good stretch, and you're also activating those muscles of the lower body, burning some calories. These are simple moves, just do them at home.
Yeah, well, you see his energy now, so imagine what it's like in person. It is on. I've seen you kind of warm up crowds, and you always get everyone just like going. How long is the warm-up part of this?
So the warm-up is a few minutes, about four
okay.
It's like the length of a song, and I get everybody going, and then boom, they're ready for their walk right after that, which is a mile walk.
A mile. We were wondering, are you going to be doing the walk?
Of course.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So please come and join us. 4th in Madison, 25th, which is this Saturday of April.
Okay, and then on the National Mall, how will we know where on the National Mall?
Between 4th and Madison.
Between 4th and Madison.
Exactly.
All right, and you'll see the crowd.
And you'll see you can't miss them.
Yeah,
you'll hear them like, you know, on 7th Street, you'll hear them.
Yeah, and then how long after the mile walk? Like, what other things, like how long are people going to be hanging out?
Oh, God, so this, like, you know, so like I said, check-in is at 8:30. So there's a bunch of different activity for kids. You know, they have also pets over there. There's all the sponsors are going to be there, with, you know, doing different things.
Yeah.
Then they do the opening ceremony around 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of different activities. And then I come up, I do my warm-up, I get the crowd going, we do the walk, and then right after that, people come back and then just hang around. And again, it's all about love, it's all about friendship, and that's what it's all about.
Wonderful. Come on down for the love. Meet Laurent. Again, the Best Buddies Friendship Walk in Washington, D.C. Again, it's this Saturday, April 25th on the National Mall. Head to bestbuddies.org to register.